you. Yes, we are going live. It looks like we are still trying to get there with YouTube. What's really good? 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 All right, we are jiving. I am excited to come to you this evening. It's our group meditation. Kingston is calling it from the other side of the room. That's right, buddy. It's time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm actually like not too late tonight. I'm impressing myself. We got to celebrate the small things. Okay. Did you see that pat on my back? Make sure you have done that for yourself today, every day, because we all accomplish things that are so big and so beautiful, and we just keep going by them like they don't matter. You have to enjoy and cherish those moments, okay? So did you see me? I'm giving myself another one. Good job. All right. Well, I'm excited to come to you this evening because we had an amazing prayer session last night. If you guys missed it, please go catch the replay. Just shouting out to all of my viewers tonight. I have on Facebook, I have on YouTube, and of course, Noko's Tribe on IG. Somebody's on here with me. I think I see my sis Shani. What's really good, girl? So we're feeling great tonight because we get to go down to our sacred trail and do a beautiful walk. Yes, my main squeeze back here is with me. He's just finishing up. You finished with your dinner?
No.
Almost? Kingston, did you have something special happen today that you want to tell people about?
Raining.
Raining?
Yeah.
All right.
My pants got plumbed.
His pants got plumbed, he said. So when he gets soaked, he calls it getting plumbed. It's pretty cute. And I think it really works. I like his vocabulary choice. So we went down.
What vocabulary means?
Vocabulary means it's a type of your words. So when you choose to use a certain word, that's your vocab. Okay? You'll learn a lot more about that with homeschooling that we're starting, about vocabulary words. That's the words you learn for that day.
What
okay?
About
But yeah, we're not talking about that one right now. Okay, moving on. Kingston is in a fun mood, isn't he? He wants to joke around, and you know laughter is the best medicine. We are not going to be upset about that. So I have some fun things to bring to you this evening.
Animal medicine card.
Animal medicine, of course. We're going to give some connections of what I wanted to share. And before we do that, of course, we're going to have our group meditation. So I hope you guys will sit with me, get centered, just take a few minutes. I don't want to make this a long meditation session. I want this to be something that all of you beginners can start with and do with me. So we don't always have time to do these long sessions, and every little bit counts. So just because you don't have just because you don't have a long time in your schedule, you need to still work it in there, okay? Take the few minutes, okay? Little is better than none. Remember that. And reward yourself for every little bit you do because it matters. You're making a difference. So, of course, we have our beautiful love candle tonight, and I'm hoping we're going to get it lit. I'm getting to the bottom of it, and the wick is like, it's hard. It's going to be hard to get at. Let's try it out. All right, let's light this tonight. What are we lighting this tonight for, Kingston?
For love.
For love. I think that's a great idea. The love candle. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so for love, for light, for
justice.
Truth and justice. What else, Boo?
Good spirit.
For great spirit. I love that. Yes, that sounds good. For peace, right?
And Gold's not hot today. I thought it was his brother who passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite a
He
story.
ate poisonous berries.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I am just singeing this this wick. And tonight we're lighting this, guys, for cleansing, for healing, for releasing. Do y'all know the full moon is tomorrow? Releasing the fear. And we got the wick going, y'all. Look at this. Persistence, perseverance. You see it right on the side? Yes. Okay, remind me to get my stones out of here. This might be one of the last times we can use this one. Beautiful. We're going to let that. That's hot. So, Kingston, don't touch that, okay? It's hot, this little candle thing. All right. So, thank you for joining me this evening. We are focusing on cleansing and releasing. If you don't know about the full moon or the moon cycles, I'm very in tune with it. And you should start checking it out. It's kind of interesting. That's what the tide is kind of goes with, right? Is the moon. There's a lot of things connected to the moon. In fact, even women's cycles are connected to the moon if you start looking into this. So it's very interesting how nature, because we are nature, y'all. If you guys forgot, yeah, we're a part of that. So time to get back into it and remember to connect in. We need that in our lives. So the moon, yes. So many interesting things. A lot of spiritual people, if you're just learning, or maybe it's not your thing, but are interested, many spiritual people use the moons for their powers, for their energies. And you hear people talk about full moons historically. We've heard about, right? There's songs out there, right? I feel the bad moon rising. You know that song? I mean, people sing about it. It's in history. People are always like, oh, it's a full moon. Who knows what's going to happen? It gets crazy out here. But really, the truth of the matter is the energy is ripe for releasing, for transformation, for letting go, okay, for cleansing. And so the full moon I love to use in a lot of different ways. And some of the great things you can do to release, a lot of people like to just write down things, on a piece of paper and then burn it out there in the full moon. That's an easy thing you can do and try out. Some people like to bury, their things that they're releasing, or put in the water. There's different things that people like to do. So whatever you are called or drawn to, but make it your own thing. Go and do your own research. There's a lot of information out there about it. But there is no right or wrong, and no judgment here. Exactly, Kingston. I love to also put my stones out and get them in the full moonlight. The stones that are allowed to be outside, get them in the dirt, let them ground, and let them just charge up and cleanse out there in the full moon. So that's something you can do too. I love to light sage on full moon and new moon. And new moon people use more for manifesting. Okay. So there's full moon, which is when it's at its biggest, and new moon when there's just about nothing there. And, again, new moon, manifesting, planting seeds, and you can do different things. I see a viewer on my Facebook. Hello, friend. I don't know who it is, but thank you for joining. And YouTube. Oh, I should have known it was you. Thank you for joining. Oh my goodness, you got to be at the beach. Awesome. I'm so excited. Well, I'm glad that you had that chance. It is a cleansing day, and the beach goes along with our theme tonight, which is water, flow, releasing, cleansing, and just connecting with nature. Okay. So yeah, thank you. The moon is something that I've always been connected to. And if you guys don't know this about my name, Nokomis, it's Native American, and it actually means daughter or granddaughter of the moon. And that's part of why I was so connected to using that name, my stage name, for my music and for what I do, my activism and everything. So it's been kind of nicknamed, shortened down to Noko now, because it's just easier and I can rhyme stuff with it a lot easier. As a hip hop artist, that matters. But it's nice to have a couple different versions and people really picking up on it and liking it. I have a lot of no judgment. That's right, Kingston. I have a lot of friends and music people that just call me Noko, and that's just kind of normal. They don't call me, by my government, which is your legal name, right? So let's keep it moving. I'm excited about the full moon. This is a really, really special time energetically. If you follow that sort of thing spiritually, there is this Lionsgate portal thing going on. Now, I am not going to get too deep into all of that. I'm still learning myself. But sometimes you can feel when those energies are at play, and boy, do I feel it. I really feel it. So take the time, connect divinely, okay? Because visit Mother Nature, because when these portals are open and there's energies, shifting, and things that you can manifest and things that you can release, you've got to be making sure to do the self-care. You've got to be making sure to be connecting to nature and to be enjoying life, right? Connecting divinely, being still, hearing that inner voice, and raising those vibes. It's the perfect time, okay? When it's ripe to raise the vibes, we got to do it. So I'm excited. Let's do this meditation. We're going to do something new tonight. My meditations is a new process for me, guiding them. And so thank you for wanting to be a part of that. Nope, I'm doing my own, honey. I've been basically going down to the nature trail before I do these and having my own little inspirational session down there, which helps me to figure out what I'm doing here. It's a divine connection. I know it's guided, and kind of had a moment. If you missed my prayer, yes, honey, thank you. If you missed my prayer last night, please go and watch it. Join your energy into that prayer. Let's get these good vibes going out to the universe. And I kind of had a moment of awareness towards the end when I was singing Walking in the Clouds. I kind of had a connection moment about this prayer group and meditating and being more spiritual and just this path. It seems to be part of the prophecy, part of the destiny. So I'm excited to have you guys here and my tribe doing good for the world. That's what we're here for. We're here. We've been built for this, right? To save everyone. That's right. Save people's lives. Good job, Kristen.
The government.
All right. We're not talking about that tonight. Okay. All right. So let's get ready. Kingston, are you going to be nice and silent so we can relax and meditate?
How long is it going?
A few minutes.
How many
Okay.
minutes is that?
I appreciate it. Can you do that, buddy? I appreciate you. Okay. So let's everybody get comfortable. If you're not akin to meditation, just remember it's all about you and your comfort level. Sit up against a wall, be in, crisscross legs, lotus position. If you prefer to lay down, a lot of healers and medicine people actually I've heard prefer to lay down, which is my preferred method. But with a short meditation like this, I'm going to stay upright and make sure, that I'm guiding properly here for you. But you can get comfortable. You can have open hands. You can do a mudra. You can have downward hands. Maybe you're grounding. Maybe you're receiving. Okay. There's so many things you can do here in your meditation that helps. And let's just, Kingston, that's good. You can stay up there, but just don't come over this way and knock the phone over. Okay. I'm going to be meditating now. Okay. Good job. I love that. You went and grabbed a book. You still got some more dinner to eat too? Make sure you go over there and finish the rest in between. Okay. I got water down here too, so watch out. All right, let me take one more sip. I've been doing so much outside. It just keeps you wanting to be more and more hydrated. All right, so let's get centered. Everybody join me with some nice deep cleansing breaths. Maybe you want to do ujjayi breathing, which is nice, breath whistling up and down the back of your throat so that you can hear it, only breathing through the nose. And I kind of picture just cycling it around the spine, up and down, up to the brain. Such an important place for oxygen to go. Take some nice deep breaths, whatever makes you feel good. I like to just kind of dance around a little bit. Give my wings some space, right, to wiggle around. Those muscles get so tight, with the type of work. And if you're always on technology or anything like that, those muscles in the back, where your wings would be if you were an angel, they get very tight, my friends. So loosen them up, drop those shoulders, unclench that jaw, just all those good things that make your body feel better. You just have to be mindful of it. And we're just getting centered. We're getting ready to align those chakras, to open that heart, open that third eye, clear it all, open that crown, y'all, and let that source energy in too. You can close your eyes. You can focus on something. If you like one-point focus, you can watch a flame. That's a really, really fun tip that I got from my buddy. I got to shout him out. Sohan. Oh, my goodness. Okay. It's feeling good tonight. I want you to join me this evening. connecting with breath, connecting with each other as we raise the vibration for the planet, okay? This is very important work you're doing tonight, not only for yourself, but for this world, for all of humanity, for all of creation. We're going to go down to my sacred space again, my favorite place to bring y'all. Okay, we're going to go to the trail, the beautiful wooded trail, the pond. Magical, magical place. And we see in the entrance all the beautiful sunlight coming, just beaming out of there. And we turn down and we start to walk and we just see all the greenery. It's a beautiful forest oasis. Okay, almost like a tunnel leading us to this magical place. And as soon as we step into that green, bright light-filled tunnel, peace and love and light just washes over your body. Chills, God chills, like you know you've entered sacred space. We walk towards the pond. There's a beautiful little river. We can hear the waterfall trickling, cleansing our whole aura as we listen to the beautiful sound therapy of nature. And we see there's some rocks. We need to cross over this beautiful little creek to go over to the island and coast of the pond.
Then hit the woods.
We walk over those rocks. We hear the water flowing. We release. We find this beautiful path down to the edge of the pond, all green. Birds flying around and chirping. Frogs making their beautiful symphonies. And you make your way down to the end of the little island. You see the sunshine just beaming through the trees, the edge. You see the sparkling pond ahead. And you feel the joy of being in such a special place. You stand on the edge of the water. And you connect those roots down into that beautiful, all-natural soil. All the way down. Down, down, down into Mother Earth. Allowing Gaia to embrace your energy and connect. It's a beautiful exchange. You releasing, her transmuting to light all of the negative energy that you release. And her releasing that beautiful, bright white light out into the universe for you to share with all. So take some nice, deep cleansing breaths out there on the edge of that pond and just release, release, release down into Gaia. Cleanse and enjoy. Our crystalline core is supportive and loving. And you protect and guard her as well. And the sparkle of the pond is catching your eye. And you look across. And you open up those chakras, that heart chakra, that third eye, that crown. We start to breathe in that beautiful crystal light, that sparkle of the sun, the source energy shining so bright. Breathe it in deep. Hold it in there. Release it down to Gaia. Give her some of that beautiful source energy. Breathe in that sparkly water and nurture Mother Nature. Release it right down. She's so appreciative, and so are you, for this beautiful connection. And now we're going to take in even more of that beautiful sparkling water. We're going to let it fill up our beautiful heart that's open with golden sparkling light. It's going to expand. We're going to feel it get bigger than our whole aura, bigger than the pond, bigger than the county, bigger than the state. Gigantic. And then we're going to release it and breathe it out right onto Mother Earth, right into the universe, to all creation. I just can see the planet lighting up with that golden bright light. Envision it with me. So beautiful. And we're going to take another beautiful cleansing breath because the universe enjoyed that so much. That sparkling, beautiful light is just filling up your whole heart, your whole mind space, your whole soul. Cleansing you, invigorating you, restoring you. And then you're going to just let it out, release it, spray it out into the universe. All that beautiful, bright white light. Offering this cleansing to Mother Earth, to the universe, to all creation, all her creatures, all humans. Wiping away the fear, wiping away the tyranny, wiping away the injustice. Wiping away the dark, the evil forces that have been in power for way too long. The bright light, the golden, shimmering golden light is helping us to balance, to bring love and light to ourselves and to others. And we hear the birds singing, the hawks calling. We hear the crow cawing, we hear the frogs, we hear all the beautiful fish jumping in the water. And we feel at one piece with nature. All those sounds, those vibrations we take in with every breath of that beautiful golden light. So cleansing, so powerful. And releasing all that which is not serving us anymore. Let it go, let it out. As we stand on the edge of that pond, we look across and we see the beautiful heron gracefully through the water, stalking its prey. And we see a beautiful deer with antlers at the edge of the pond looking at us. And we sing to it. Heal Gaia, heal, we can release. We are your vessel, you can count on me. Heal Gaia, heal, we can be free. We are your light, we will always be. And the deer seems to just join in the song, swaying, enchanted with our energy, connected to Mother Nature and Mother Earth just as we are. Let's take another big, deep breath of that golden, sparkly light on the pond. It's so enchanting. Keeping it for ourselves, cleansing our aura, recycling it around our spine, up into our beautiful soul, into our brain, into our heart, into our mind, to the crown and out, up into the planets, into the stars. Sharing it with all that need it. And as we look out on the beautiful sunlit pond, Start to feel this wind, this cleansing breeze through our hair, caressing our skin, cleansing us so beautifully. All of the elements here, the water, the air, earth, and the sun, the fire. So beautiful. And as we enjoy that cleansing breath, that wind that's just taking our breath away in a beautiful moment, we see the rain start, the sun shower, hitting the pond, hitting our skin. We watch it, so cleansing. Lightly start on the pond. The wind picks up and it starts to get heavier. And you know you should go, but you feel you should stay because it's so cleansing. You just allow it to hit you, rain down on your body. You breathe it in. Beautiful, beautiful cleansing air and water, refreshing you in that warm, warm sun. That rainbow appears, and you know that you've done your job today. You thank Mother Earth, you thank Great Spirit. Thank you for her blessings. Thank you for the cleansing and elements and energy. Start to walk back through the forest, listening to the rain tapping on the leaves, gently hitting your shoulders and your hair here and there. You're starting to get a little bit wet, so you're walking faster. And you come to that beautiful creek with the rocks. You jump back over, happily enjoying this cleansing moment, walking back out of the sacred trail as the water downpours on you. And you wash it all away. Just come back with me, shake that body, move that body, the toes, the fingers. We had an amazing journey. Ooh. God chills. Yes. Thank you all for being here with me. I just had a wonderful moment with you. I hope you enjoyed. This is getting better and better by the guided meditation, it seems. Thank you, Great Spirit. Namaste. Ase. Amen. Whatever it is you are connected to, let that be closure right there for a beautiful moment in time. Enjoy that meditation always. Go back and use it again. I think I might have to as well. And if you can feel the immense power, the energy shift, what you've released, how you are vibing right now, I would love to hear it. Hey, my friend, I see you, beautiful girl. Oh, thank you for the love. I'm very excited you got to enjoy the meditation. I hope you joined in. This energy is very, very ripe right now. And getting ready for full moon tomorrow. Definitely love to. One other thing I forgot to mention about the full moon is charging up some yummy moon water. I love to put some beautiful clean water, of course, from my filtering system out into a glass bottle or a glass jar with my shungite stone inside of it. You could use other water-friendly water charging stones. Maybe some amethyst or rose quartz would be lovely, I'm sure.
Or selenite?
Not selenite. I don't think selenite's a good one for water, but I am not the professional necessarily. I'm still learning, so do your own research if you're unsure. But hey, Stacy, the Winizzle. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being on. We just had a beautiful meditation. Please go back, and I will post it to my page. It will be there for you to go back and enjoy. I have all my group meditations and group prayers as I've been historically recording them for y'all. Please do use them. The energy is always good to go back and get connected again. Okay. It is powerful, this work that we're doing. I am guided by Great Spirit, and I'm honored and blessed to be able to do this kind of work with my tribe, with myself, and with my son being a part of it too. So oh, so much love to y'all, light and love to everybody. I'm like feeling a little like if you've ever had been massage wasted, right? A little bit tingly, a little bit. That was a really good meditation. And I'm happy that you guys could join me for that. I do want to share some animal symbolism, some messages, some connections with you before it gets too late. Kingston and I the other day just found a whole bunch of empty, I don't even know if I'm going to say it right, cicada, potato, patata, tomato. Yes, we'll talk about that too. Look at you. Aren't you tuned in? You didn't know I was going to talk about that, did you? Yeah. You're so smart. He's so intuitive.
And I got a loose tooth.
Kingston has a loose tooth. Thank you for sharing that. That is what I was talking about earlier, huh? We have a big monumentous occasion, his first loose tooth. So we had to do some explaining about that to him today. He was a little bit unsure when he felt it. Of course, who wouldn't, right? If your tooth was hanging out of your mouth.
I'm going to get to give it to the tooth fairy.
Oh, boy, a tooth fairy, huh?
Yeah. And he would give me some change.
Some change. Oh, somebody told you about that, huh? Interesting. It wasn't me. Okay, so let me keep going. Yes. Oh my goodness, I have to read your feedback. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you got to be with me and enjoy. I'm so honored and blessed. I am beyond honored and blessed. So yes, I actually do. When I go down to the sacred trail, I do sing to the deer. It's happened multiple times, and obviously it's meant for a reason. It's really left an impression on me. So we find feathers all the time, don't we, Kingston? So next, I wanted to talk about cicada. Again, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but Kingston and I found some in our yard, a couple of different little shells, little exoskeletons of the insect. And if you are not sure of what these creatures are, they look like little alien bugs. They're so cool, and we rarely see them. I don't know that they come out often for us here, but they are here. We hear them a lot. They're very loud little buggers. And I want to read a little bit about their symbolism because I felt a strong connection that day to have seen them multiple times and interested. So let's take a look what we can find out. Let's see. I am Native American, so I like to look up connection, animal messages, animal medicine, totem, symbolism. It says that cicadas are the longest living insects. All right, so they symbolize longevity. Cool. This and rebirth are the most common themes associated with the musical cicada, and these symbols are interpreted as highly personal. They speak to individuals directly, not only through their song, but in the messages that their lives send. Ooh, this is sounding very deep. Cicadas as spirit guides aid in the development, recognition, and emergence of the self throughout the various phases of the life cycle. Ooh, I love this. They have a long and transformative life cycle themselves, which is why they are associated with the past and the present, metamorphosis, reincarnation, and change. Their appearance and calling may come later in a person's life after a period of isolation and seclusion, just as this insect experiences in nature. Now, before I even started reading any of this, and I didn't share with you, I think I mentioned we found the exoskeletons, but I immediately in my mind thought about change and transformation, just like how a caterpillar comes out of a cocoon. And here we are with this message. So butterfly. Yes, Kingston, that's right. This is amazing synchronicity. Oh, look at that. So it says, after staying underground for much of its life, the cicada insect breaks free and loses its shell. This serves as a direct calling to people who need to come out from hiding and break free of the restrictions that you put on yourself to shed your skin. Yes, y'all.
And I found Dior.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. The cicada symbolism shows a person's ability to deeply reflect and be reborn as a new, better individual who can express him or herself honestly. I love this message. It goes a lot with some of what I've already been discussing in some of my videos. And of course, synchronicity is never far away when you're a spiritual creature. So I think I want to talk a little bit about this becoming a better individual, a better you, And I just posted something that was about being yourself and how you're actually adding something to the world that the world doesn't have every time that you are yourself. And I want to share something that maybe is a little bit in private, or something that somebody else might feel awkward about sharing, but I definitely have been allowing myself to be more of myself lately. Like, I would never normally talk about, my wings, or in meditation, moving my wings, or any of that sort of conversation. I'm just very comfortable now with who I am. And I think that so many of us don't say things because maybe we're worried about what it's going to make us look like, or what somebody's going to think, or goodness, even shattering our own beliefs, our own self-limiting beliefs about ourselves. So transformation can be really interesting. And I actually talk about myself a lot as the old Erica and the new Erica. And the new Erica is a lot more of what Noko is: speaking your truth, being the real you, leading with love and compassion, having patience, being understanding, understanding divine timing, and going with the flow. That's a huge connection with the water tonight and the rain, because Kingston and I actually got stuck out at the sacred space in the rain tonight. That's how this meditation was inspired. And we got soaked and drenched, and it was just a really cool memory.
And I got plumbed.
You got plumbed, I know. So I just really think this conversation about transformation is, learning to have hope and faith in the divine plan, and letting go of your preconceived notion of what that plan is supposed to be, because it's not our plan. It's not for us to decide. Of course, our decisions make a difference in where we end up. But the end all and what happens, I believe personally, is there's a divine guidance. There's a universal situation here. And when you release to the universe, when you listen and you do as guided, and you're following that love, that light, that compassion, being you, being the true authentic you.
And what does old Erica do?
You end up being rewarded. You end up finding exactly what you need, being exactly where you need to be when you need to be. So, old Erica, okay, Kingston, you want to talk about that a little bit? Old Erica had a lot of road rage in the car, and I can be the nicest person, but get me behind a wheel and just my patience is gone. I'm the most patient person normally, and it's just gone. And my tolerance for stupidity and people not doing things that they shouldn't be doing in the car. It's just a lot of judging, a lot of getting upset over somebody that I can't control. And when I've started to realize that, listen, you can only control yourself. And what can I do in these situations to not have my blood pressure go through the roof, to not feed the bad guys right in my gut? Because you guys, when you get that anxiety going and you're getting upset, or you feel that blood pressure raising, you're damaging your body, and your health is taking a toll from it. And if you're having chronic illness or issues like that, it's the last thing you want to be doing. If you have candida, it's the worst. Candida and cancer, it feeds off of stress. It feeds off of anxiety. So it's very important. It has to do with our system and what it releases when we're doing those things, okay? Because our body releases certain chemicals and things and hormones and things, and it really does take its toll. So I've been focusing on new Erica, right? Reminding myself when I'm getting impatient in the car, making sure that I just pray, take my mind off of whatever it is, the slow person in front of me, or realizing that I have a tendency of being late, or late, as they call it. And my concept of time is it's never been realistic with reality. And so I've now finally realized, it was always oh, you're so late, you're going to be late to your funeral, blah, blah, blah. No, that's divine timing. I wasn't supposed to be there at that time. There were other things developing. There were other things that had to happen. And so I've really been trying to release and have, just go with the flow. And so I really love this message about, rebirth, metamorphosis, reflection, change, development, and longevity. So here's another message symbolically. Oftentimes you may find it difficult to understand and be comfortable and honest with your true self. You may feel completely and utterly lost and do not know where to look. Ironically, the information and insight that we seek, it usually lies just below the surface. It's right there. And it's only guarded by our own things that we block ourselves with. We are our own worst enemy. I don't know how often I can say that. And so to be able to get out of your own way, to be able to be mindful and recognize when you're doing these things to yourself that are limiting yourself, that are blocking you, snap out of it, y'all. Now's the time. All right. Seize the moment. It's time for change. And when you make that one decision that's different, finally, you start to see things move. Because when we keep doing the same habits and patterns over and over again, guess what happens? It's the very definition of insanity. We continue to get the same result. All right. You got to change. You got to make a change to see the difference, to see results. So let's keep reading here. I love this cicada message, this cicada medicine. Let's see. So when the cicada animal totem emerges from its life underground, it symbolizes rebirth into a new life, but also places importance on examining what can and should be resurrected from the old life. Re-examining elements of the past doesn't necessarily need to hinder growth and progress in the future. If you can learn one thing from the past, that knowledge will prove useful in a positive reemergence into the future. So this is talking a lot about learning from your mistakes. And it's talking a lot about how, the past is not a problem for us unless we are living in the past. I just talked about a quote the other night. It might have been on my prayer video about how when you are experiencing depression, you're living in the past. When you're experiencing anxiety, you're living in the future. Guess where we should be living? Right here in the present. Right now, in this moment. This is all we know. This is all we're given. And when it comes to energy and timelines and dimensions, this is what matters right here. Okay? It doesn't mean the future and the past isn't important, but we shouldn't be living in it. We shouldn't be planning everything to a T because we know it doesn't end up like that. Okay? Let go of that perfectionism. That's one of those limiting self-beliefs that you've put on yourself. I promise you, because I was one of them. All right? Ooh, we're getting some release, some healing work tonight, y'all. I'm loving this message. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, they're calling these musical insects. These songstresses can teach you the commonly neglected art of communicating with yourself. Cicadas are strong communicators and inspire the same trait in people through their songs. They have a very distinct sound that is all their own, which symbolizes the need to channel your own voice and to march to the beat of your own dang drum. Yes. Woo! I'm beating my drum right now. We love it. Oh my goodness, who's got a drum? I love this. This message is spot on. It's spot on with everything right now of what we were just talking about, of, what I just posted about being yourself and lending that special uniqueness to the world. Without you, it's not there. Okay? And that's why I always talk about how we each have our own special powers, our own superhero activism moments, and in helping humanity, in changing the world, in progressing and getting better, we must put the pieces of the puzzle together, y'all. That's how we solve problems. And so taking your magic and my magic and his magic and her magic and putting it together
all the puzzle pieces, right?
To save the earth. I love it. So remember, channel your own voice and march to the beat of your own drum. Ooh, 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 I'm feeling my voice right now. Are you guys finding your voice? Use it. Heal somebody. Heal yourself. You know how fun it is to sing? If you forgot, or maybe you're one of those shower singers, keep going, guys. When you need a positive vibe boost, that is one of the easiest things you can do. But I'm loving this message. It helps you to understand and be in tune with yourself by aiding in uncovering deep truths and thoughts that have been forgotten. After putting you in touch with your own voice, they aid in connecting it with your most heartfelt desires. Because of this, you are enabled to behave and live in a style authentic to yourself. You can attain the rewards of all those desires as long as you are patient with the cicada's symbols teachings. While your own voice is of the utmost importance, the cicada also requires a balance of speaking and listening. Although they play their own individual songs, they do so in harmony with their community by listening to their surroundings and others around them. My goodness. If this isn't a beautiful message, I don't know what is. Hey, oh my God, I'm missing all my messages here. Yes, hello, my mamacita is on. I'm so glad. Yes, please do send me a video, a light worker. I would love that. You know, I'm always open to anything you have for me, because when we get those connections to share, that's divine. That says, hey, it's time to get this out to this person. Don't ignore that. Definitely always share when you get that feeling. I'm so glad you found me. Yay. I've been forgetting to message you before I get on. I promise you to do that, and I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you're drumming with me. Woohoo! Yes. And I think you missed the meditation, Mamacita, but you should definitely go down back and hit the replay when you have time. Some special sacred moments to meditate with me. It's a good one, so definitely go and check it out. I think you will love it. So, oh, you guys are so sweet. I feel a love, and I see 3 people on YouTube. We are just having a blast. It's a party now. We got 3 people. Oh my goodness. This tribe needs to keep on growing. Let's go, right? Let's get everybody on this train and just push them up with this high vibration. Let's see. So the cicada symbols themes of communication and self-discovery also have solar connections. Ooh, we were just talking about the sun and the different elements. They are heat lovers who expose themselves in the hot summer months. The summer season and the radiant sun that accompanies it symbolize light, expression, and nourishment, all of which are things that you need to take care of yourself. Bringing us to self-care. You guys know that's my mantra. Take care of self. Self-care equals health-care, right? So do something kind for yourself. I had a beautiful stone and crystal salt bath. It was amazing. I had a nice meditation I did last night. I think I found a full moon one. It was a guided one that I found that I ended up really liking. But yes, without light, nothing can live. And without expression, you cannot nourish your soul. The cicada meaning shows that summer is the time for you to be aware of your self-nourishment. Are you warming your heart and the hearts of your community with positive expression and passion? Don't forget about your passions. Pursue them, share them daily. I pray about this all the time. I'm so thankful that I have the ability to do this, because it is an outlet. It's expression. It feels so good for us and others. Okay, so make sure you shine that light bright, y'all. And if not, it's time to reassess and illuminate yourself. You must let your own light grow inside of you before you connect with those around you. All right, so you hear that, y'all? I say this all the time, with relationship advice, you can't expect someone else to love you until you love yourself. And not in an ego type way, in a beautiful, accepting, compassionate, forgiving way. And in a celebratory way of how amazing you are, right? Lifting yourself up, realizing how much you've conquered in life, realizing how far you've come. Every step on this journey is a celebration, even the backward steps. Because so many times we take one step forward, and then you hear that old saying of taking 2 steps back, right? Those 2 steps back are just as important as that one. And part of it is not just celebrating them, but being patient and honoring them, enjoying them, because you don't know how many times you're ever going to experience those steps again in your life. That might be it, right? The next step forward might be it, and you don't go back again. So just remember, it's all part of the journey. and it's beautiful nonetheless. Okay. The steps back are sometimes what lets us realize what we need to do to get ahead of that, right? Maybe it's a pattern, maybe it's a habit, maybe
what happens if you go 9 steps
ooh, wow, that's a lot back. Maybe it's something that triggers you and you just needed mindfulness of that. Like, oh my goodness, all right, I got to do some work here. I got to do some healing in this area, you know? Hey, Cosmic Doyle 29, thanks for joining in. We're giving you some love and light tonight, just having some animal connection messages. Just had a beautiful meditation. You can catch the replay if you're into that sort of thing.
or do another net.
So yes, okay, so I think that's probably a lot of good information on cicada. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What a great connection. Thank you, Great Spirit. My goodness, amazing. Let's see. Yes. Oh, you guys are so sweet with all your love. A light worker giving me some drums. Woo! And yes, I bet. Oh, you got some rocks at the beach. Good for you. Oh my goodness. You know, stones that have been in the water, in the lake, in the tide, in the ocean, have been, you know, cleansed in the ground with sand and clay. I mean, these things, they carry so much power and energy. So when you get drawn to them, don't ignore that. There's a reason, you know, and there's so much that can be unlocked with the use of stones and crystals. I had really underestimated their power until I've gotten into this spiritual place where I'm using them. So, hey, you have good news? Awesome. Oh, you've got your own site for the disabled to help CCR. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. If you can, I don't know if you can post the site on here, but maybe if you can message it to me, I would love to support you and get the word out. Or if you want to post it and I can announce it on all my platforms so everybody can go check you out. You know, you always got my support and love and light. So, all right. So we're going to talk about a few other things that I wanted to mention. The other message tonight, my goodness, I have been having some serious dragonfly energy, and we've already spoken about dragonflies on here, but I actually found a dead one. I've been finding wings here and there. I know, how do I find a wing, a dragonfly wing? I literally see it as I'm walking on my path, and it's really amazing to me that I even notice. But I wanted to bring this to you because I think there's always a reason. And so tonight I found a dead dragonfly. And then when I got down to the edge of the pond to do my meditation, there were dragonflies all over the place. And of course, 2 of them were mating. There were 2 stuck together. So, oh my goodness. Hey, Tanya. Hey, girl. Love you. Oh, activeandautistic.com. Y'all check out my friend's website, activeandautistic.com. We will definitely check that out, Cosmic Doyle 29. I appreciate you so much. And we will definitely support you any way we can to get the word out on that. So again, it's activeandautistic.com. So, you know, my son has autism, so we will definitely be checking that out, and he's quite active. So, all right. So I want to read a little bit about dragonfly. The word is illusion, and the poem is Dragonfly breaks illusions, brings visions of power. No need to prove it. Now is the hour. Know it, believe it. Great Spirit intercedes, feeding you, blessing you, filling all your needs. Ooh, I love this. And it makes me think about release the fear. We are protected. Release the fear. We are never neglected. Release the fear. We stay so connected. Gonna keep us safe. Gonna keep us healing. Release the fear. We are protected. All right. And now we are talking about, I want to talk about the contrary on this because I found the body of a passed away dragonfly. And I think that would be interesting.
Well, maybe this setting.
So it says, are you trying to prove to yourself or someone else that you have power? Are you caught in an illusion that weakens your true feelings or minimizes your abilities? If so, you may have contracted dragonfly dive bombing. Is this the final crash and burn for some pipe dream that had no real purpose? Look within and feel the sense of self-energy within yourself. Notice if it is ebbing, and find the point in time when you were deluded into believing that you would be happier if you changed because someone else wanted you to. Misery is a prime clue that you lost your will and personal validity when you bought into someone else's idea of who or what you should be. The illusion was that you would be happier if you did it their way, in forfeiting what you know is right and true for you personally. You give away your power. It is time for you to take it back. Hey, Sincere Rockhead, thank you for joining. I'm going to say that again. This is powerful stuff right here, and it goes along with some of these readings and connections we just did when we were talking about the cicada, guys, and being yourself, right? Being the authentic you. Listen to this. The illusion was that you would be happier if you did it their way. In forfeiting what you know is right and true for you personally, you give away your power. It is time for you to take it back. Take that power back, okay? Nobody can have that power. It's yours, okay? Follow Dragonfly to the place inside your body where magic is still alive and drink deeply of its power. This strength belongs to you. It is the power of becoming the illusion. This ability is ever changing and contains within it the knowledge of that you are creating it all. Woo! Okay, I'm downloading all of that, and I am very excited and embracing it. I love this because it's talking about a lot of what we just talked about, but in an even stronger manner, because we don't realize how much we release our powers to other people and how much we allow our powers to be squelched. And in the society, it's all the things in our environment. There's so much out here that is taking away our power. They're like power vampires, right? And this message today is, guess what? You're getting it all back, okay? You think you lost it? Nope. Call it back to you. Call it back, okay? And don't allow it to be taken again. Be you. Be the authentic you, okay? And don't allow the illusion to get you off your course. And as soon as you see you're off that path, jump back on. It's that easy, okay? If you lose your way, connect in. Get to stillness. Get to nature. High vibrations. Find the things that make you laugh and have joy and smile and have fun. Find what makes you happy. Do your passion. Express yourself. Be you. Okay? And connect right here. Connect within, and then you will find your way back onto the path. It's very simple, my friends, but you must be disciplined enough to use your tools. We all have tools, okay? Oh my goodness, I know, Cosmic Doyle, you have so much great information to share with folks. Hey, Chai MG5, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Yes. I appreciate what you do, Cosmic Doyle 29, and definitely so much to learn, so much to teach others. And so much to speak our truth on, right? That's what this is all about. Being your authentic self, speaking your truth. What have you learned? Sharing it with other people to allow them to embrace themselves, to allow them to find their path, their divine purpose, okay? Because once you get connected and you start going on this path, there's no stopping you, okay? It's normal. We're all humans. We can fall off, but we get back on. Oh my goodness, it's been an hour. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you catch the meditation playback. I'm going to post it. It's amazing. And definitely we'll look forward to your birthday. Happy pre-birthday to my friend Cosmic Doyle 29. He's going to be the big 30. Appreciate your love. One love to my IG tribe. That's been an hour. So we got to sign off. Bye. Have a good night. And to the rest of you, I appreciate you so much. I'm just going to make sure that I share this onto the proper things because that's super important, right? That's super important. Oh my goodness, look at all these great things. Okay, here we go. Yes, good stuff. This has been an amazing evening, as usual. We, of course, went very long. I wasn't planning on going that long. Listen to me. Why do I even try, right? I appreciate you guys. I'm so thankful.
Wait, what's your favorite song?
Oh, yeah, we can do some more singing, of course. I want to read a little bit more. Yes, Mamacita, the perfect stones come into your life just when you need a certain kind of energy. It's so true. And we are all blessed that way because we are divinely connected. I love all your little nature emojis. They're so cute. And yes, you told me that you had a dragonfly experience during the first meditation, and I'm honored. I think that's amazing. And I'm just blessed to have so many people in my life that are with me on this journey, that are on their own journey, and that we are kind of hand in hand walking on these beautiful paths being lit by Great Spirit. And we're changing the world. We're changing everything right here by being the change that we wish to see. Okay, it's that simple. Just look within, connect, and don't forget to breathe. Oxygen is the key to life, okay? So take that time. If you stop and find yourself being short-breathed, get yourself centered. Take those deep breaths. Get that oxygen into those lungs, up into that brain, pumping through that body. And be still and silent and hear that voice and see what your next step should be, because you're always being guided if you listen. All right, y'all. What song do we want to sing? Kingston had a request.
Bob Marley.
Oh, Bob Marley? Some Bob Marley, Kingston? Which Bob Marley song do we like?
That's one. What's one?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
How about Duke?
What's that?
No. What?
How about don't worry about a thing? No. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! Woke up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Right?
Yep.
Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We're having fun. Oh my goodness. All right, what do you think? Do you have any more songs, or do you think we're done?
Release the fear.
We sang Release the Fear already.
Oh, how about Feel God?
We sang that too. We've been singing all our mantras tonight.
Hey, how about?
You want to sing one of the songs from the album?
Yeah.
What should we sing?
Noko.
We just sang that last night. What can we sing?
How about?
What about
Rally Cry.
Rally Cry? You want to sing that one? Oh, that's a sad song. We can sing it. All right. Rally Cry. How many babies, sweet angel babies, have to die? How many parents have to cry? What's it gonna take before it's revolution time? How many crimes can they commit? They think we'll stay silent, that we won't get violent. Their lack of care, it shows intent. This ain't no government underruled by tyrants. Come on, rise up, let's go unite. We've got the power, we're gonna win this fight. And the soldiers march on. fighting for freedom till dawn. The battle must be won for justice to be done. Rally cry. How many babies, sweet angel babies, have to die? How many parents have to cry? What's it gonna take before it's revolution time? Oh my goodness, we getting emotional over here. Oh, yes. Okay. I think we'll end on that note. It has been a wonderful evening. I have had amazing nights with you guys. The fact that you joined me, that you're so dedicated and disciplined, just like I have been, it makes me feel really special and honored, and it just confirms what I'm doing. So thank you all for your support and your love. Expect more to come. This is growing. This is an evolving situation. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm trying to do prayers and meditations Fridays and Sunday nights. And more to come, right? We're getting more used to the voice. So maybe some more sound therapy, maybe some healing singing or something new, maybe something different coming. I can feel something on the horizon. You think so? Okay, so anyways, stay tuned. You know we will be coming back again very soon. We just appreciate you so much. We wish you the best. We're sending you so much love and light. One love. Anything else you want to say?
I pray for Great Spirit.
We pray for Great Spirit always, right? We're working for Great Spirit, aren't we? Yeah. That's the boss, right? Best boss ever. All right, y'all. I hope you have a great evening, and do something kind for yourself. Self-care equals healthcare. So don't forget that, okay? Self-love. Remember to pat yourself on the back. We've come a long way, all right? We've done so much, and guess how much more is to come? There's a whole nother horizon, okay? When you get onto the top of that mountain and you look down and you see, wow, it's never ending. That's because we're multi-dimensional. We on another plane, transmitting energy. Our source, it's never drained. Connection stays so strong. Our faith, it carries on, transmitting energy like an eternal song. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, let's go. We having fun. We playing tonight, aren't we? Mwah. Love this guy. Love this guy. And we're going to be losing a tooth soon. What do you think?
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Woo! Getting old, growing up on me. All right, y'all. Have a good one. It's really time to go. It's been long. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. All the love and light. So much to you. Share. Let's grow this tribe. We have some people that are great followers that like to stay on top of being with us in our meditations and our prayers, right?
Yep.
Let's find some more. Why not, right? Yep. Evolution, growth. Praying for it. And praying for your healing, for your light and love, for all things that are good, all right? To destroy all that's evil. Yes, y'all. Have a good night. We just love you.